Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to Resident Evil 2 Source. Enter the survival horror. Explore, solve, and fight your way through Raccoon City and its police departments in the Source Engine remake of Resident Evil 2. So, yeah. Don't think I need to elaborate further. Everything seems hunky-dory in the settings. I'll try playing them hard and give myself a little bit of a challenge. That'll be that. So without further ado, set the spread. Chapter 1. Raccoon City. Ah, fabulous. Guess we're playing as Leon. Me, myself, and I. Okay. As terrifying as this might be, you know, if you were a first-time player of RE2, especially back in the day, yeah, that'd be a little overwhelming. You play enough Source games, or even just first-person shooters in general, and you realize how easy it is to kite everything. You don't appear to have weapon selection with the numbers. There's no inventory system, so I guess very minimalist HUD. Okay. Well, let's just conserve ammo for now. Bazooks. Alright. Kendo's gun shot. No Kendo though. Yep. Ammo. A lot of ammo, actually. Ah. Yeah, that's so silly. Don't have a flashlight either. Which is kind of funny, considering there's a whole bunch of flashlights right here, but not part of the gameplay, I suppose. Highly customized firearm. Oh. Oh dear. This thing I need to go that way. Even more ammo. Ah. I'm surprised we don't have the Matilda. It's just M9 Pistol. That's okay. Also, I like how first-person hands are just a refitted HEV suit. It's, the color is a bit different, that's it. With some gloves, or fingerless gloves, I guess. Yeah. At least that tracks. I'm pretty certain that's what Leon had back in RE2. So left is my health, and right is my ammo. And that's as good as it gets. I don't mind that. I am a firm believer of the less is more principle. Stabby stab. Eek. Smile later. Monsters. Looks like we got some assets from Left 4 Dead. Whoa, holy frame rate, Batman. Wow. Damn, that was like 20% of my health right there. Ouchies. I see dead people. Okay. Shit, that's gonna be a little awkward. Fuck. I can't jump over them. Well, I know I can, but just a massive invisible wall. A baton. Any herbs? You need some health. Hey! Nice suit. All better. Sorry for the immersion break. I just want to close that. Yep. Loading. No door. Level switch animation. I guess that wouldn't work with sourced. Or it could, but they would have to be animated first and then the loading screen. Cool. It was set a small round emblem here. You say so. Something come out of that pot. Oh, yeah. I was about to say too, is there a manual saving in this? No, I actually do need typewriters. Alright, that's cool. I like that. Awaiting key card, or card key insertion. Nice. I like that. Electronically locked. Of course it is. A moshi moshi. Glad you're not here, Leon. However, that was in the past. As I am out here. Marvin looks a little bit different. She. Control C, Control V, I guess. Well, I got what I needed, so. That entrance door is unlocked. Unlock it. Is this open, or does this need a key? Okay, I go through there. I'll hold off on that for a moment. Or for now, at least. Oh, shit. I didn't want to pick that up. Well, whatever. I'll live. Brain? Oh. Whoa, this fucking thing. Hi, boo-boo. I guess that's, Timu liquor over here. To fix this, I had a spare cord. Spagey. You know what's kind of funny about this? Is that this might as well just be a Gmod map pack with extra steps. Because you could get your own, or the map could have its own I guess you could say mechanics built into it. Like you can't spawn with weapons right off the start. You know, key items to pick up, which would trigger certain sequences, so on and so forth. I mean, obviously that's no different than pretty much every other game out in existence. But yeah, Gmod would give you that freedom. You wouldn't need to have a standalone executable for something like this if you wanted to recreate something in that game. Yep. Fireplace. You could ignite this with a lighter. Uh-huh. Like that. Well, there's more to go. More to see, so let's explore. Ah. I know I could probably just bait the attacks and stab with a knife. We have range with this after all. That takes too long. 3. Alright, definitely want to save those herbs there. I don't feel the need to save yet. Is there another spray in this? Nope. Ammo. Steal that. Ah, ha. Save thing. I have the audio lowered a bit, so I didn't recognize it at first. Locked. Initials under the handle AW. God of sun, God of moon. Gaze upon me is the only thing that can really spread soul. Okay, well. Oh. Well, I like how it's just automatically getting pushed too. Gimme, gimme. Red and jaw. Ah. Uh-huh. Nothing suspicious about that at all. Powers. Yep. To think that there were only 3 survivors from this photo now. Chris, Jill, and Barry. Everyone else is burnt toast. Another gun. Lester have a photo of Chonkers hiding. Dark room, locker. Yeah, I'm spamming E, but there's nothing there. Gimme, gimme. Cool. Now they were nice. First aid spray, but I don't need that. I'll definitely take some shotgun blammo. Usually as it goes with old school shooters, I mean, it definitely applies nowadays too, depending on how games are designed, but power weapons usually will save for tougher enemies. I don't know if I don't know the maximum amount of ammo I can carry. And I doubt there's gonna be a whole bunch of liquors, so I'm just kind of tempted to use this on regular dickheads. I'll just see the damage output. Not too shabby. Alright, I'll save it for now. Locked with a simple lock. You say so. An ammo hiding in a shelf somewhere. I guess I need the power on for this. That was interesting. Going back over here. I did pick up a jewel. It's up here. Let's see that. Oh. Open that to me. Oh, is this supposed to tell me how it needs to look? I guess. Or does it? Did I do it? Oh. Bishop plug. Alrighty then. Unicorn metal. And it's picking up a whole bunch of random crap right now. Maybe completely minimalist. Not even have that. I don't know, I don't like that. So I'll keep it. That is ammo for a weapon I do not have. Noted. I might as well save. Darn. Unlocked it. Ah, what the fuck? Ah, shit. Ow. Alpha's missing. Hey, I think being a rookie police officer to have a fucking flashlight and stuff, right? Can't see shit in this mist. Or I could just run by these assholes. Oh, you need that. Ah. Is that good in here? No, that was a complete waste of my ammo. I could have just ran by that. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. God, that was building up. Felt it burn in my nostril. Or my sinus. Big ol' helicopter. Why does that look Russian? I don't know. That is what it is. Ain't that soldier boy? Well, that for some blammo. Was that actually? No, it should have dealt with whatever's in here too, because there was some fire blocking the path. Is there really nothing for a flashlight? Oh, what? There is, but it's not bound. That's weird. Well, am I not meant to have the flashlight? Would it really be so bad, considering it would be part of my... Like, it should be part of my kit. Maybe it's not intended to be used if it wasn't bound to begin with, but at least the option's there. Oh, fuck. Man axe. But there's crows. Ah! That's just Joe. Wait, wasn't there herbs over there, though? Shit. He forgot. No, I actually need to confirm that. Hold on. There was. Anything down here? Even more herbs. Now it takes me back over here. Deal with that. Hello. Did I reload my gun when I put it away? Oh, I wonder if it's emulating that too. Because instead of going for the reload animations like classic Resident Evil games, you can just combine the ammo. I would take that. Located with a combination. Yeah. Well, I picked up a few key items to use. Ah. Stay spray. And then hiding in the toilet. Zuh. Whoa. I feel like I actually do need to use this. But only so much ammo for it. Diamond. Club. Okay, well, at the very least, I'm getting a feeling for my surroundings. Or of my surroundings. Whatever's appropriate there. Okay, come on, don't be like this. Dude. Ah, chimney, fucking Christmas. Ah, fucking source engine be like. As developer did not account for this. I have no choice but to use this. Oh. Fantastic. Bloop. Spade. I don't have a map for the place, so I guess I just have to remember what's what. Also got the lighter, so I might as well. Temple Walk. Try to remember how all that goes. Gorage. Gonna move this over, maybe? Or do I just... Oh, works. Gimme, gimme. That's great and all, but I'm not exactly sure where I would use that. But having it at least will be helpful. Oh, hello. Ah, shit, I was out of ammo. Psh. Another jewel. Alright, well, time to retrace my steps and see if I missed anything. Really key for that. There's this. Oh, yeah, that ammo. It's nice. Well, there was the third floor up here. Check it out. Oh, this is where the crank would be used. Aha. Need a cogwheel. Classic Resident Evil. You find one puzzle piece just to progress a bit more and find out you need another puzzle piece. A true original item hunting simulator. Well, the only thing I can... Oh. Got about the ladder there. Only thing I could think of is just checking over here. Oh yeah, the fire. It's no longer a problem. And I got my jewels. Hey, shotgun ammo. Another ribbon. Canyon plug. And I got the bishop before. I think that's everything in here, so... Can't break that. Okay. Let me... Oh, shit. I'll go back over here, because there's the diamond door. I guess I could have went down for this, that would have been faster. Yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, yeah, alright. Buy that for $1. Is he gonna be flashing? Nope, it's just one. Well, one of them, anyways. Actually, I think that's the only one to interact with. I'm over here. What about this? Hey. Lieutenant. OMG. He too is a zombie. Ah, what the fuck am I getting stuck on? Ow. Heart emoji. Alright, cool. Well, I think that's everything in the West Wing, so I guess just go back to East. Cool. Does it really matter if I'm first or second? Let's just go through here. It was that herb. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's first. Okay. Well, I want to get a herb real quick. Yummers. Ah. That's helpful. For fuck's sakes. Yes, that path over there goes to the garage. This is the interrogation room, so let's see what this does for me. Cord. Hey, another plug. I did not need to. Ah! And of course, you just pick up the spray after taking, or before taking a boatload of damage. Like, small cat. Okay, well, there were two things that I could open up with a cat, so I kind of want to backtrack and find them. These guys are just being a fucking headache. Okay, at least I didn't pick that up, so that's good. Was there something locked in here? I still need a code for that. I don't remember. There was something big that was locked, and there's something small. Wow. It's safe. Shoot. Shoot. There's also something small over here, too. This. Oh, cool. Oh boy, what's the worst that could happen in here? Oh wait, I gotta repair that. It wasn't a fuse, I think it said cord. Yeah. Let me go back for that. Hold on. Oh, I walked so. Shit. Oh, this is what was... Oh. Is it... Picks up or opens everything then? Okay. Thought it was a one-time use. Cool. Well... Yeah, a little late for that. Okay. Never respawned in there. Oh well. Oh. Like that. Oh dear. Whoa! Okay, I guess that's, this is a regular old dog. Sewers. Yeah, if I can... I just fell all the way down there. That would have been an owie boo-boo. Well, I picked something up. Huh. Not sure what it's supposed to do for me. I'm gonna go with that. Go with it. Oh, hello. Oh. Power supply, okay. You say so. Kit card. Finally. What's the worst that could happen in here? Holding cells. Fast zombies, those dogs, that's... Hoot and holler. No, with their bare hands, huh? There's something in the cells that I need to yoink, but a zombie's in the way. You can't open it up. Oh, hello. Manhole open. I wonder if I'm gonna have to crawl in a vent anytime soon. Ack. Okay. Was there more to this place? I don't want to miss anything. I don't think I'm meant to climb this stuff. Usually anything that I can pick up would be accessible right off the bat, because obviously back then you could not jump. on everything you came across. Freedoms of a first-person shooter compared to fixed camera angles. Ah! I was kind of wondering about that. I have gotten that mag 3 times. It would be nice to get the gun for it. Otherwise, it's just kind of wasted. That's otherwise known as social media. Okay. I guess I got 2 shots left. Wasting your power weapon ammo. Hold on. It's over here. Appears that's, oh, it's down here. Not much. Mega old footsteps. Haven't aligned the traits yet. Well, fucking... Is there anything over here? No. I like how it's slowly levitating now. Okay. Is that another plug? No, it's a club key. Do I need to access this? Yeah, it gives me the option. Oh, it's that again. Hey, shotgun ammo. I don't know what the significance of that is. You know, there's something that's bugging me, and maybe it won't work. Nah, I was thinking about trying to get off the lift to see if there was anything underneath the lift, but I think it's gonna lock me on the lift. How else would I be able to get back on it? Since the button is part of the lift itself. So I would have to make it go back down when I'm at the bottom. I haven't been in here yet. And that would be all the plugs. I do not need to worry about that yet. Oh, hello. Shit. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Last shot. Yeah, there was a herb in here, right? Yeah. Was there something else locked in RPD that needed the club key? I know there's still that stave. Oh boy. What am I picking up here exactly? Yep. Beepity boppity boop. Shotgun ammo. That's probably used that for some of the enemies. Hey! Uzi 9mm. About bloody time. You know what's funny too? Is this uses the same caliber as this. But they're separate ammo. Well, you know. Well, yeah. Do I have all the pieces for this? And I can only go back in RPD and just do one more quick check. Oh, there was this one. Like. Power weapon. Actual power weapon now. It's all well and dandy, but I still need a club. I completely forgot about this. This room. Yeah, press room. Only had a map. Oh well. At least I'm here. That's the important thing. Okay. I did something. Alright. G cogwheel. I hope that's the one that I need for the room on the 3rd floor, because otherwise, yeah. Not really sure what else I need to do. Okay. Huh. I think I need another one there. Unless that's actually a button, and I'm supposed to use the cogwheel there. Hey, what do you know? Nice try. Do I want to fall down that? Let's humor it. Wow, that's convenient. Now I can just go over here. Ah! Boss fight. Eek. Dude. What? I killed him. Ow. I'll walk it off, why don't you? Value. Okay. Oh, spicy meatball. Still couldn't find the code to the safe. The East office. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure if the lore would have been, or like the information for that would have been on a wall somewhere or on a note, but I would have to look a little closer at it. So yeah. Unless you get some health back after the fight, another opportunity to save, so that's good. Gimme, gimme. No, I didn't want to pick that up, for fuck's sakes. Ah, wish I could just hit E on these things as opposed to automatically picking them up. That would be a very nice quality of life change. Any rising stars in game development? Yeah. That actually makes a significant difference. Because of course I saved after I fucking picked it up by accident too. Unless I can go off of... I don't really need to be stingy about that. I'll live. Ah. Again. Yeah, this is also something else that's always plagued in games for a long time, which I always thought was stupid. Wolf medal. Is that if you have two guns that use the same caliber, but one weapon takes more shots than the other weapon, yeah, that's not how that works at all. The damage output should be the same, relatively speaking. Only difference between this weapon and the handgun is size, obviously, fire rate, mag capacity, and range. And recoil, but that's not relevant right now. 9mm is still 9mm at the end of the day. Depending on the length of the barrel, you know, penetration is also an argument too, but again, I don't think that's really necessary. Point is, this should not be taking more shots than the handgun. That rant's over. Anything for gameplay logic, I suppose. Yeah, that's... don't think I can go through that. As well. Uh-huh. Ding. I don't need this right now. Gee, I wonder why I would need it to begin with. Whoa! Very spooky. Yeah, this is the type of shit you would see in fucking Layonger a million years ago. I think we've evolved since then, but good old Source Engine. I imagine that would have been pretty awkward to do. From the ground up, because otherwise it would just be a fucking... like, it would have to be a very animated enemy. That's not something you would traditionally kill either, with just ammo. Have to make it animated, interacting with that propane tank. Huh. I guess I go back down and crank it from there. Damn it. What is this doing exactly? Okay, well, it's red then, green now. Spell this. Get me. Alrighty then. Oh. Something to do with this, perhaps? And then it'd be a little awkward to work with, because you would have to place that shit there and then, like, hold on with one hand on the ladder. Occupational hazard waiting to happen. Oh, what the? Okay. I don't need to worry about these assholes. Eh. Bozos. Not sure. Train? Beepity boppity boop. Kinda hard to tell. We'll jump on this. Oh shit, what the fuck? Monsters. Ah. Am I supposed to be attacking this thing, or am I just surviving? Alright. Must have been the wind. What a strange doodad they have over here. Not sure why that would be necessary. They have a chance somebody's lost in the tunnel. See the light from a distance. I'd appear to be running out of blammo. Feel that. I think I'm maxed on shotgun ammo if that's 5. Unless that was the gun itself, which is... It starts off with 5 rounds. I don't know. I'll use some of it up, I suppose. When in doubt, stopping power. Ah, shit. Face full of lead right there, by the way. Still didn't know what the holes were. I mean, maybe that was something for RE2, but it was just cosmetic in the environment. Served no purpose for me. Oh. So I'll save that for a boss. Let's see. That right there. Yeah, you like it though. something like that. Fucking moon seems a little close there. Dev might want to put that further in the back. Unless it's like a fucking secret or something. Nope. Alright. First time I've ever seen that before. Celestial objects being a little too close to Earth. Magnum dong. Good. Oh, sweet mama. Really gotta go. Where did that end up going, though? Well, this mod... Oh. Okay, I guess I'm fine. This mod definitely is a little rudimentary, because... it doesn't have traditional storytelling. Ah, what the hell? Rotten Tarnation. I kind of like the simplicity of it. Dead. The developers really want to go the extra mile, I'm sure, with advancement of technology and software and game design and all that jazz. Yeah, probably go pretty far. As opposed to a million years ago, and you know, games like They Hunger were a thing. Anything else in the late 90s? Am I supposed to just continue to lift? I guess so. It's definitely some... I don't know if I would call them total conversion mods, but there's definitely ones that go pretty far. There was one I played recently, but I never... I opted not to beat it. I kind of forget what it was called. And now, because it's on my mind, I need to go find out what it was, so... yeah, hold on. Yes, the game I was thinking of was Diffusion. Played that recently, but... as impressive as it was, with how much work was put into it, yeah, after a while I think I got my fill of it, and then I dropped it. Janky. Wow, it is an aged engine after all, so no surprise there. I mean, there's definitely been ones, like Cry of Fear, for example. I don't know if Discord was a thing back in 2013. I think that's when Cry of Fear came out. But it's definitely stood pretty well. It's... what's the fucking term I'm thinking of? Alright, I'm having a massive fucking brain fart. It pushes the Gold Source engine to its absolute limit. Much like with Total Chaos for Doom as well. Not the remake. The first one. I mean, obviously, because that's the one that was made before it was remade. Is there anything I give a shit about in here? Really a fridge. Yum yum. Or Capcom. Jeez, 32 megabytes of RAM. 1 gigabyte hard drive. Floppy disks. What are those? Oh yeah, that as well. I've been meaning to give that a try. But I don't know, there's like so many fucking things. I like how this text is kind of stretched and put on the ground. It doesn't really seem like it was part of the environment, because you have the tiles and then the text. As opposed to a text being on the tiles as it was, facility was made. Well, maybe not that, but yeah, I think it's pretty telling that it's just a PNG slapped onto the environment. Well, that's okay. I'm not going to be that nitpicky about it. I can restore power of animated views. Well, it'll certainly be on my to-do list. Although I have been meaning to emulate some stuff. I haven't emulated games in a while. I think the last thing I emulated was Pepsi, man. That game is certainly a thing. Chili. Place for some of the fuses. I need a fuse case. Of course I do. I need a million fucking things. Oh, I got a case. Alright, I'll give that a try. Have you played fuck. It's also another popular Half-Life mod. I gotta look it up in my library real quick. Oh, no, it's Swelter. Have you played Swelter? That's also been just collecting dust. I've been wanting to play it. I just never get around to it. Main foods. Okay, well, I gotta put that somewhere. So, yeah, it takes place in a desert. Apparently there's, you know, choices matter type of game because there's a bunch of factions you can associate with or something to that effect. I don't know. Exactly. Well, that was easy. Is this open now? Oh, I need a key card. Oh, that's accessible though. Cool. Use that fingerprint verification. What a shame. Wonder if I gotta steal someone's hand. Plenty of corpses all over the place. Well, I wouldn't mind getting back in the Half-Life modding scene. I think the last biggest one that I committed to. I kind of nuked my YouTube channel, or some of my videos for personal reasons. But the biggest one I played was the Blue Shift remake, I guess you could call it. That's one I definitely committed to. I liked it. Oh, well. Okay, you are just being stuck. Dickhead. Don't mind if I do. A locker key. Oh. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna blow up. Okay. Oh boy. What's the worst that could happen? I haven't saved. Of course I can go in, but I can't go back out, because that's just gameplay logic for you. And bring that up by accident. Fucking. Well, guess I'm doing that all over again. Okay, so instead of fighting them... Ah, shit! Oh my fucking god, dude, why must everything take a million years to open? Okay. This is fantastic, by the way. I just love having this on my strand. There's some friendly fire going on there. Yeah, you were not winning that fight, buddy. I love how you just got fucking slingshotted out from there. Alright, well, I guess that was my fault for not checking the door at the start. I was so sure that I could go back through here. But, yeah. So that would be, I guess. Doesn't seem like they were... Oh! I guess they were guarding something. Definitely like that. Oh, hopefully I can find another ink ribbon. That's the last one to use, so I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. What a thrill. Fantastic. Now, good thing I went back for that shotgun ammo, because, god damn. Gimme, gimme. MO disc. Gimme, gimme. Okay. I don't know if the saves are overriding, or if there's too many saves, it doesn't do that. That was very strange. I have to go back in the recordings and see if I actually did save for the first time. Maybe I genuinely just missed doing that. I'm not immune to having dirt moments myself. Could probably avoid these dickheads. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Lab cat card. Seems to be everything. Alright. See those sacks? Ah! Tramps. Nah, it's just cosmetic too. Well, it's all well and dandy, but this seems like a bonus room. I don't really need to be in here. A loot room, I guess. Maybe I can use the key card elsewhere. Still need a floppy disk too. And something for a scanner. Ah! Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun going back and forth with this ladder. There would be an elevator here too. Oh. Alright, well, this is somewhere I need to be. All it would have taken was just some generic keycard scanner next to it, and then I would remember, oh hey, yeah, that's where I need to go. Okay, these are just corpses on the ground. And there's the floppy disk that I need. Before I pick that up, though. MO dust. I think that's everything, so I don't need to kill them. Well, now what? I know I had my audio a little low, but I could barely hear what the voice was saying. Biohazard. That's what this game is called in Japan.
9 minutes until detonation.
Oh boy, now what? I haven't even saved, by the way. Shit. I can't go back. Yeah, alright. Where? Ah. Why do I have a feeling you have a buttload of health, and I'm not gonna have enough ammo to kill you? Because what I recall is that if you wound this enough, it starts bleeding. That's a sign that you've done a certain amount of damage already. Am I supposed to just survive until it gets to the elevator? Or once that's all done with? I'm not sure what to do here. I am, however, running out of all my fucking ammo, though. That's not moving. Yeah, no shit. Time's going down. Helps to land your shots. Now I'm out of ammo. That's not changed. I think I'm kind of fucked here. Terrific game design. You bleeding yet? Nope. I get this sneaking suspicion that I actually need to kill this. I don't think I'm meant to survive. Well, obviously survive, but in order to do that, I need to kill it. But as you can see... Now what? Can I go? Of course it opens up ever so conveniently after he gets killed. Yeah, that is a very bad oversight. That's terrible, actually. Like, holy shit, that just ruins the entire mod. If you're playing on hard, you won't have enough ammo to kill that thing. You will become stun or soft locked. Like, that's actually GG. There's nothing you can do about that. Am I supposed to, like, run through here, or am I gonna get blown up? Why do I feel like this... I'm gonna die at the very last second here? My weapons despawn, too. Okay. Yeah, that's, okay, I got some things to say about that for sure. I'm just gonna let this play out. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. Oh. Well, there you have it, everyone. Resident Evil 2 Source. Thinking about it, this mod really highlights the irony in how horror has been established over the years. In classic RE2, the true horror isn't so much the subject matter, but rather the restrictions enforced upon the player. Pre-rendered environments with only so much wiggle room to maneuver in, fixed camera angles that provide less visual information, defined animations that lock the player in place, making them vulnerable, managing resources being stressful because you have to juggle weapons, ammo, health, key items, etc. It's a lot, and while you can definitely get used to it, let's not kid ourselves here. The mechanics create artificial difficulty, and by extension, enhance the horror, more than whatever monsters Capcom could dream up. But when the game is reimagined in a new light, using a different engine, suddenly you realize that you're a lot more capable than the original lets on. First person in a 3D environment gives your senses a lot more to work with, handling enemies isn't as frustrating as mobility is continuous, key items aren't a burden to carry, and ultimately, you don't run the risk of second-guessing yourself and having to reload saves frequently. The horror is still there, but you don't feel as helpless. Both have their charms, and while player intelligence should still be respected, whether it's fixed camera angles or first person or what have you, I also don't mind the less is more approach, as that undoubtedly helps out with horror, even if it's artificial. Hell, even despite how the designs might play out, the consequence of being familiar with differently designed games, after a while, you recognize how things play out pretty quickly and you know what to do. So, yeah, mechanics being what they are, it's like everything has a purpose to serve. You know, scripted sequences here, enemies that have to abide by specific rules there. I mean, yeah, horror will be diluted after a while, no matter if something is old or modern. I guess that was a pretty verbose introduction, huh? Just saying all that, just to end up saying that the horror isn't really reserved as much in the mod. Fun while it lasted. It being more faster paced, combat heavy, a plot being relegated to environmental storytelling, alongside some other sacrifices. Yeah, it made it much more consumable from start to finish. I wouldn't have minded trying out some mechanics here and there akin to the classic resource management, but in a way it still exists, as I had to maintain ammo and health pickups here and there, so not completely lost out on, I'll say that much. As for any criticisms, yeah, it sucked losing out on the safe code. I do wish wherever it was a bit more obvious to me, because, you know, I was scouring all over the place, paying attention to whatever might have seemed important to pick up or to remember, but I just couldn't for the life of me find it. It is what it is, though. It wasn't the end of the world, and I think people will persevere regardless. As for the ending boss fight on hard, yeah, that was a major oversight. Once again, I emphasize to developers, stress test your products. I shouldn't have to make use of cheats to deal with your simple mistakes. That's just... yeah, that's very stupid. Ultimately, the true joy of this mod is feeling capable while everything falls apart around you. You aren't held back by certain game design choices or the aged hardware and software limitations the developers had to work with back then, in the original. And while that might make the experience less frightening in this mod, again, it provides a fascinating look at how much of Resident Evil 2's horror came from limitations imposed upon the player in the first place. And that will be that. I don't really have anything else to add, so I'll keep it there for now. Hopefully everyone enjoyed watching me play this as much as I enjoyed playing it myself. I will continue to upload whenever I can on YouTube. Otherwise, I tend to stream every day on Twitch, with all of that relevant information found below in the description, and yeah. Have a good rest of your day, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.